Grand Rising, Hatapu, peace and blessings. This is our return. We've been away. I've been involved in little imperial entanglements, but I'm back and we're here together. And I'm grateful for this opportunity to share Taijiquan and Qigong. We last left off, we were right at the end of the short form. And so today, I'm going to briefly just recap because I don't want to jump right back in. But I know some of you have been on the YouTube channel. I know some of you have been going through those. So for those that have been with us the whole time, I want to run through it. And we're going to start off the beginning like we usually do, some Tai Chi, some Qigong, some breathing exercise. And then we're going to just do this long form. And then when we come back on Friday, our goal is going to be really to check in with everybody, see where they are, and begin to reassess, because what I want to do is to use the rest of this month to complete the short form. And what we will then do is shift into the June phase of our practice. And for us, that's going to be headed into our summer solstice community fast. And so once we're in there, we're going to be doing our Tai Chi Chuan, our Qigong, our breathing exercises, and our yoga, or our Kemetic Sama, where we're going to begin exploring that, and we're going to find a way to start teaching aspects of the Sama postures and philosophy and practice, in addition to some of the other healing and restorative practices that we have. Because we want to be able to not just give you this part, where we're going to also, now that we've got the short form, we'll talk about some of the defensive applications. And I'll have one of my, because we will be returning to in-person classes. So what that'll then enable us to do is on the YouTube channel, it'll be more difficult to do live just because of where our actual class is. The signal isn't strong by design. What we want to be able to do is to bring you what those applications may look like, and we'll share that in our YouTube channel. So that way you have an opportunity to continue to grow your practice and to be able to use it to, again, maintain your personal safety. So with that said, I'm going to stand up. If you can get to a place where you can see and stand up, we're going to stand up. We're going to get started. We're going to do a little less on the Asar Stance this morning because I want to get to the movement. So let's make it happen. All right, so we're here. We want to get in Wuchi position. All right. And so while we're in Wuchi position, what we're going to do is we're going to bow in. So we say to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. And we show mutual respect to Shiasha for each other, teacher to student, student to teacher. Okay, you're going to stand here tall, in the Wuchi position, heels together from your 9-degree angle, knees unlocked, bottom tucked. Breathing with the bellows breathing. Shoulders relaxed, head level. Let's get 2 breaths in right here. Bring it into pyramid hands. Going to shift all the way to the right, up on those left toes. You're going to step to the left, a little wider than shoulders width, heel first. Balance the weight between the legs, 50-50. Sit down a little. 2 breaths here. All right. Open the hands into the Asar Stance position. You want to see the legs as the roots of a tree extending down into the earth. You want to see the torso as a tree trunk, arms as the branches, hands as the leaves. Head is level, balanced on top of the shoulders and the neck and the spine. Everything is relaxed. I'm going to lightly clench the jaws with the tongue at the roof of the mouth, as if you're saying the letter L. Using your bellows breathing as a golden thread, keeping the head in place, extending into the heavens. All right, pyramid hands. Shift all the way to the right, slide that left leg back into Wu Chi position. And shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, back into Wu Chi. Pyramid hands. Shifting the weight to the right, stepping left, wider than shoulders width, heel first, balance. All right, we're gonna go to a position where we're holding the golden orbs in the palms of the hands, knees, toes, hands, all pointing the same direction, 2 breaths. Rotating the hands over so the palms are facing the ground, they're parallel to the ground. And this position is called oneness. 2 breaths. Into the turtle, chin down. Breathing out to the drawbridge. Pointing the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Okay, grab it through the chute and bring the hands behind the kidneys, up the front of the body. Do not lock the knees. Stop at the center of the forehead and we press down as you exhale. So it's in, out. Don't bend over, keep the buttocks tucked, excuse me. Keep the bottom tucked. Into oneness. And we're going to do an exercise called elbows. Here, in, out, in, out. Here we go. Into oneness. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching, arms and hands not touching the body, hands beneath the navel. 2 breaths. You're going to rotate the left hand on top so the palms are facing each other. You're going to see a ball of light, golden white like the sun, in between the palms of the hands. Into oneness. Into the turtle. Out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs. Into oneness. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to the right, slide the left leg in. And bring the hands down, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, here we go. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Into the KhASA position. 2 breaths. Palms facing forward, 2 breaths. And you want to get into the dua position with the left leg forward. Four breaths, all the weight is on the back leg, which should be your right leg. Stepping back, pivot. And we're going to go right into swinging arms. Up and back. Let them swing. All right, now we're going to open the chest. I'm going to sink down, sun rises. Turn the hands so the palms face. Separate till the shoulder blades touch. And you arch back. Take the head if you can. And as you exhale, you come forward. Bring the hands forward. Turn the palms down and down. Well, that's basically one breath, one inhale, one exhale. We do it 5 times. This is called opening the chest and stretching the back. Here we go. And we shake it out. All right, we're gonna get to our form. And again, we're gonna go to right up to the push, which is where we had left off. And so we're gonna get that last one in. And we're gonna spend the rest of the month tightening it up. All right, so here we go. Our yang form to the right, sinking down. Sun rises. Sun sets. Shift all the way to the left as we ward off to the right, toe up. Shift the weight. And we grasp the bird's tail. Come forward, we roll the ball. Release it. We roll back. Press. Push. Wipe, come around, stir the cauldron into single whip. Come into what we call play guitar. Wipe. Strike with elbow, strike with shoulder. White crane spreads wings. Brush knee. Play guitar. Brush knee again. This is called circle fist. And we sweep. We parry and punch. And then we wipe. The hand comes underneath. You wipe the fist. You come back. We're going to push. And that's where we stopped. So when this happens now is you're going to push, and as you sink back, you're going to rotate on this left foot, and the hands come right here. So as you rotate, come here, the hands are here. What you're going to do next is you're going to step back with your right foot into a straight and parallel position with the feet. The hands come down as they extend, like so. And then we go into what we call cross hands. The hands come up this way. And they come down. And then sun rises over the mountain and sunsets. All right, shake it out. Looks like somebody was trying to get in here and didn't stay. All righty. So here we go. Hope you're ready. We're gonna do it again. From the beginning. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Sinking down, sun rises. Ward off to the right, toe up. Shift the weight. Grasp the bird's tail and stroke it. Roll the ball and release it. Roll back. Press. Push. Release. Stir the cauldron into single whip. Play guitar. White into strike with elbow, strike with shoulder. White crane spreads wings. Brush knee. Play guitar. Second brush knee. Circle fist into the sweep. Parry and punch. Wipe. Push. And again, this is where we stop. Hands are out. Pivot on that left foot in. So here the toes are kind of facing each other. You're going to step back to feet parallel shoulders width with that right foot. Hands come down. Right into cross hands. Down. Sun rises over the mountain and sun sets as we complete the short form. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Okay, we're gonna do the short form one more again. Then we're gonna get our breathing exercise. It's gonna be a little short today because there's a lot that we gotta review. Want to bring folks up, but I want to get you these movements so we can be done with the short form. Sinking down. Sun rises. Now, I'm not going to call it out this time. Move with me. All right, shake it out. Excellent. Excellent. Grab a seat. I'll get into this breathing exercise. Like I said, it's a little intense today. It's a little compressed, specifically because I want us to get what we need, get in, and be able to come back. After being off for a month, if you haven't been doing it consistently, you don't want to dive right back in hardcore, okay? Because we want to be able to do this tomorrow. And so our goal is to make a consistent commitment to a lifestyle change. And so you want to do it every day, build up to it, because it's not what we do today, it's what we do tomorrow, okay? And I'm saying that to say that you don't want to go so hard today that you can't do it again tomorrow. We want to be able to build constructively every day. So that way, when we really start doing the things that we want to do, the things that you see yourself doing down the line. Remember, it took steps to get there. And so there's no shortcuts. There's no easy way. And there is an ancient Chinese secret that some folks would like to say, or an old ancient African secret that I'll tell you, that I'll share with you. Now, don't tell anybody, but I'm gonna share with you what it is. All right, I'm gonna share, okay? Practice. All right, so if you practice every day, I know this is gonna be shocking to some of you, you're gonna get better. Particularly if you pay attention to what I'm saying, you do your steady, you will get better every day. And that is the secret, consistency. All right. And this is from someone I've been doing this practice 32 years. This August, I'll be practicing 32 years. I have been teaching about 27 of those years. So I'm just really grateful for the opportunity to share, particularly in this new medium, giving folks a chance to get their body ready. So you're going to put your right hand, palm up, index finger and thumb touching, resting it on the palm, resting your back of your hand on your thigh. You're going to take your left hand, block off the left nostril, middle and index finger, so your hand looks like this, middle and index finger in the center of the forehead, sitting tall. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Breathing in and out 10 times fast, 5 breath. Deep breath in. And release. Switching hands, no breath. Breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. 5 breath. Deep breath in. Release. Both hands, thumb and index finger touching, breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. 5 breath. Deep breath in. Chin down. Release. Palms down on top of the thighs, breathing in. Out through the mouth. In through the nostrils. Out through the mouth. One more, in through the nostrils. Out through the mouth. All right, excellent. Now we're going to get to our wisdom from the sages of the ages. We're going to always get some teachings of Ptah-Hotep. All right, clear the mind. And here we go. This is hugely important. If you are a guard in the storehouse, stand or sit rather than leave your post and trespass into someone else's place. Follow this rule from the first. Never leave your post, even when fatigued. Keen is the face to one who enters announced, and spacious is the seat of one who has been asked to come in. The storehouse has fixed rules. All behavior is strictly by the rule. Only a God can penetrate the secure warehouse where the rules are followed, even by privileged persons. I love that one because the teachings of Ptah-Hotep were revised 5,000 years ago. They were revised 5,000 years ago. So if this is speaking to a special place and you understand that this shows the complexity of African culture, that it speaks to a time during which, by the time the Greeks came, there had already been 4 golden eras in Kemet alone. That doesn't include the places that preceded Kemet. So I need you to understand that the practices that we bring to you through the Kemetic Aha Sama Association are designed to connect to that ancient ancestral place within you, to get you to remember who you are, to breathe the way our ancestors breathed, and to utilize the body in ways that align us with this moment in time so that we may move in ways that benefit the planet, benefit our people, our peoples, and our families, all the way down from micro to macro. Thank you for your time and attendance, and mostly your participation and your attention. With that, we'll bow out and we say, to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Ashe, giving honor to the eternal witnesses of the earth and the sky. I bid you Hotep, meaning peace and Meduna chair, the word sounds of the spirit. Please take these practices and use them to your benefit. I know that we are in very stressful times, very challenging times. And so it is incumbent upon us to remember that as tough as we think it is, most of our ancestors had to deal with far more. This is not too heavy for us. We were born into this time to bear the weight of this time so that those of us who are not of this time, and by not of this time, I mean those of us that are visionaries, those of us that are creatives, those of us that are artists, those of us that want to see the world differently than how it is right now, so we can come together and work together to make this a different place. That is our task. Thank you for joining us, for utilizing these tools to get you more in touch with what your tool is, that your unique gift for why you're here, and to make it happen for the rest of the planet. I bid you adieu, hatapu, Ankh Uja Seneb, life, health, prosperity, and strength. Peace.